Good evening and welcome to Global Culture Tonight. As Paris Fashion Week draws to a glamorous close, one woman has managed to steal the spotlight, not with an extravagant gown or a headline-grabbing scandal, but with pure elegance and a daring sense of individuality. French actress Carole Bouquet, now 68 years old, stunned audiences at the Chanel Spring-Summer 2026 ready-to-wear show with a look that was at once understated, refined, and quietly rebellious. In an event filled with global celebrities, flashing cameras, and fashion's finest, it was Bouquet's unexpected hairstyle and effortless poise that captured everyone's attention. Under the iconic glass dome of the Grand Palais, where Chanel's creative director Matthew Blazy presented his very first collection for the legendary house, Bouquet proved that true style knows neither age nor boundaries, and that timeless beauty can still surprise. The atmosphere inside the Grand Palais was electric. The vast ceiling shimmered with planets and constellations, creating a celestial backdrop for Blazy's debut. A-list guests including Nicole Kidman, Penelope Cruz, Margot Robbie, Lily Rose Depp, and Vanessa Paradis filled the front row, each bringing a touch of Hollywood glamour to the Parisian runway. Yet amidst the glitter and grandeur, Carole Bouquet's arrival was a masterclass in simplicity. Dressed in a long, black wool trench coat that grazed her ankles, she embodied Parisian chic at its finest. Beneath it, a crisp white shirt peeked out just enough to soften the look. Her choice of accessories, a quilted Chanel shoulder bag, golden dangling earrings, and sleek black ankle boots, reflected an effortless balance between modernity and timeless sophistication. It was a look that didn't shout, but spoke volumes. Then came the detail that set social media abuzz: her hairstyle. Instead of the usual sleek blowout, or classic chignon expected on red carpets, Bouquet appeared with a whimsical, slightly tousled hairdo that defied convention. It framed her face with a natural grace, suggesting confidence, playfulness, and a refusal to conform to the polished perfection that often defines high-fashion events. For many, this small act carried a big message. Here was an icon of French cinema, long celebrated for her refined beauty, choosing authenticity over artifice. The response online was immediate. Fans flooded platforms with praise, calling her look liberating, refreshingly real, and a statement of elegance without effort. It was as if Bouquet had reminded everyone that grace isn't about erasing time. It's about wearing it proudly. Carole Bouquet's influence in French culture stretches far beyond fashion. Since the late 1970s, when she first rose to fame in Louis Buñuel's That Obscure Object of Desire, she has remained a symbol of poise and intellect. Her career has spanned film, theater, and philanthropy, marked by a quiet dignity that has made her a national treasure. She has long been associated with Chanel, even serving as the face of its legendary fragrance No. 5 in the 1980s, a partnership that continues to this day in spirit as she remains a loyal friend of the house. Her reappearance at this year's show was more than a celebrity cameo. It was a full-circle moment. For Chanel, she represents the living embodiment of Coco Chanel's philosophy. Elegance is when the inside is as beautiful as the outside. Under Matthew Blazy's new direction, Chanel's Spring-Summer 2026 collection drew inspiration from cosmic imagery, stars, planets, and the infinite beauty of the universe. Flowing fabrics, metallic details, and silhouettes that seemed to defy gravity filled the runway. Blazy's arrival as creative director last December signaled a new chapter for the storied house, blending respect for heritage with an experimental edge. Against this backdrop, Bouquet's minimalist black and white ensemble offered the perfect counterpoint. In a room designed to celebrate the futuristic, she anchored the evening in classic Parisian restraint. Fashion critics were quick to notice the contrast, noting that her presence underscored Chanel's enduring dialogue between tradition and reinvention, a conversation as relevant now as it was in Coco Chanel's time. The audience reaction was telling. While the models floated through the cosmic set, many eyes returned repeatedly to Bouquet seated front row, her calm smile cutting through the spectacle around her. Younger stars like Lily Rose Depp and Angèle embodied modern youth and energy, but Bouquet embodied the enduring allure of wisdom. In an industry often obsessed with reinvention, her quiet confidence offered something far more compelling: continuity. Fashion analysts have noted that moments like this mark a shift in runway culture. Increasingly, brands are embracing mature muses not as nostalgia, but as symbols of ageless relevance. Bouquet isn't breaking the rules, one critic wrote afterward. She's reminding us that the rules never mattered to begin with. Beyond the glamour, her appearance also touches on a deeper cultural conversation: how society views beauty, aging, and femininity. In a world saturated by filters and youth-centric ideals, Carole Bouquet's natural look felt revolutionary. At 68, she stood as proof that elegance can evolve rather than fade. Her hair, her posture, her demeanor, all suggested ease rather than effort. This subtle authenticity resonated far beyond the fashion world, sparking discussions about representation and self-acceptance. "She's redefining what visibility means for women over 60, commented one social observer. The applause she received wasn't just for her outfit. It was for the message she embodied, that refinement and relevance don't come from defying age, but from embracing it unapologetically. As the lights dimmed and the models made their final walk, the celestial decor of Chanel's show reflected softly on the glass dome above. A metaphor, perhaps, for the timeless stars seated below. Among them, Carole Bouquet shone brightest, not because she tried to outdo anyone, but because she didn't need to. Her elegance, confidence, and quiet rebellion against expectation became the story of the night. In an era when fashion often screams for attention, Bouquet whispered and the world listened. Her appearance at Chanel was more than a moment of style. It was a statement of identity, a celebration of self-assured grace, and a reminder that true glamour lies in authenticity. As Paris Fashion Week comes to an end, one truth remains: trends may fade, but icons like Carole Bouquet never do.